Hey guys, Ed Wilson for President. Paradise Earth Initiative system to replace this crappy Freemason caliphate that we are in here in the United States. I watched a video the other day and people were making fun of this guy, and you could tell he was very distraught because, well, everybody said because he didn't want to work. And he was kind of flipping out. Man, I hate this. He was going on and on because he's a slave and he knows he's a slave. I've been adding up the amount of time that I get to actually be alive and enjoy things or do anything that I want to do, and I'm getting no time at all, ever. The little bit of time that I do get, it may take. I've recognized just getting over the trauma of out there serving you beasts every day. And yeah, this could actually hurt, a lot of it could hurt my business. But you know what? I'm a slave, guys. I'm just gonna call it out. I know I'm not free. Okay, I know what this place is now, and I know what you are, slave, just like me. We're just a bunch of slaves in a rigged system. Listen, I do want to be president, guys. Okay? I can change a lot of these things that you're going through right now. Yes, it could all be fixed. But you all don't want it fixed because most of you guys are making you tons of money. You were lucky enough to have parents to guide you through these systems and different. So see, I understand how rigged all of it is, okay? And I see a way out. I see a way to fix it. And I'm going to make both sides of the fence happy if I can get in. Or, hey, Donald, you realize right now you're in way over your head. You need some people to do the things that you can't do. Okay? I'm playing diplomacy 5D chess. Yeah, well, I'm going to flip the board. Okay? It'll be game over. All right? And most of the action will take place while the board is in the air. Okay? While the board is in the air. So you flip the board. It's in the air. And that's when all of the action takes place. Okay? I think a lot of you that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. It's time to flip the board, guys. Paradise Earth Initiative, Paradise University System, all of these things, they flip the board. You're living a miserable existence right now. Poisoned foods. You're just waiting to die, and you're going to sell your kids out. I mean, I'm standing here right now next to a field of these terrorist farmers. I'm sorry. I know as a human being, I don't know, mate. I'm just thinking you guys are imbeciles. I just think you're imbeciles, okay? And I'm looking around at how easily you're just manipulated into to being weaponized against the people. You guys are all sellouts, man. Who the hell wants to be united with you? And you've done this to the rest of the world. I can understand why other countries would want to do drastic things to you. I can really get it. You are really evil out here acting like, oh, it's not intentional. Yeah, okay. We just went through a murder program with COVID, okay? That's what that was. That was actually a murder program, guys. And if you don't want to know what I'm talking about here, I'm going to show you the field next to me. You see that, guys? More no-till bullshit. Okay? That's what you're looking at, guys. More no-till bullshit. It poisons the shallow wells around you. Okay? It poisons the shallow wells around you. And you guys are just going on like it's not a big deal. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. Like it's just no big deal, guys. Well, guess what? You're going to be here. You're not going anywhere. And these guys keep rotating the same crops. Anyway, once again, guys, just want to let you know I understand about slavery, and basically that's what this is. This is a system of slavery. That's all it's ever been. You never got your 1776 independence. That's all a lie. So basically, you are a country that is formed and built upon lie after lie after lie. That's what's really going on. And then you're going to go send your kids off to fight for a lie. And you expect all of us to go along and do the same thing for a lie. And it's just not right, guys. Anyway, help me get this Paradise Earth Initiative system going, guys. At least get the idea out there. Maybe someday one of our children will be able to implement it. Maybe all these people will just start disappearing. You know, that would be really great. I'm starting to understand now the plight of like some of these other people out there. They're planning that premeditated mess because you guys really are complacent mental weaklings. That's what you are. You're just mental midgets. Okay? And I don't mean to offend anybody out there or the small people, because a lot of you guys are way smarter than these guys. Way smarter. You've seen things that they can't even fathom. Okay? So I'm aware of all of that. I'm aware of all things that you guys not even on your radar. Okay? So as I go out to toil and spend money and waste time, and I mean that's what it is, guys. We're building up a bunch of stuff that honestly we have no say in. And if we go against any of this, then everything that we've worked for goes away. And most of us, we just have mediocre small homes, things like that. These guys are trying to build mansions and it's all sellouts. All these people are just sellouts. The American people are sellouts. They're nothing. They're nothing people. And then when you come here, you're like, you want to be an American because you're a sellout. It's like all of these other countries are, you know, in a way, I guess I kind of got to commend them. You know, you're kind of getting rid of all your trash. You know what I mean? And you're sending it to the big dumpster. Let's call it the big dumpster. That's what this country is. It's just a big dumpster. All right? And those of us that are stuck here, you know, we're doing the best that we can do to try to fix things, and we're realizing that it all falls on deaf ears. These people have no intentions of doing right. They have no intentions of trying to fix things. They have no intentions of good. Okay? There are no good intentions coming out of these people except slavery and more slavery. Trump, Elon, all of these guys depend upon your slavery. They depend upon the workers in the factories. They all depend upon this. Guys, I just want to free you. I want to free you. I want to make sure you're getting paid to get educated. I want you paid when you go to do legalities. Like when you go to the DMV, you shouldn't be paying. You shouldn't be paying. Okay? That's right. Insurance, there will be a government office for that. There won't be any more you terrorist insurance agents. That's right, guys. I mentioned in one of my videos, I told you straight up, I know without a doubt, I was going to say the word fact, but facts aren't true. So I know for 100% truth that some of these guys were taking your payments and they would only take them in cash. They would say, oh, the computers are down or this, that, or the other. They were pocketing your money. The agents themselves were pocketing your money. Hey, Nationwide, you know what I'm talking about. They're not on your side. And like a big bully, State Farm is there. Guys, come on. It's all a crook. It's all crookery. I was in an accident a year and a half ago. I don't even remember the date now because I saw what they were doing. I called them out on it. And now, because they know that I can't afford to get a lawyer, I can't afford to defend myself. And my neighbor down the road here, his kid struck me at like 45, 50 miles an hour. Because I don't know what he was doing. I don't even want to think about what he was doing in order to not see me, my blinker on, my big brake lights on, in a giant white van. Honestly. And then when he got out of the car, he goes, why'd you stop? Why'd you stop? Because I live here, and if I had turned, I would have crashed head on into another oncoming car. I'm just showing you your future, guys. This is your future. This is what you've got around you, all right? I just want you to know. And so this guy I thought was my friend, they were trying to get me to settle out of, once, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I was just struck really hard. Had two people in the vehicle with me. What's going on, guys? What's going on? You're letting this all happen. I'm sorry. You guys are a joke. The USA is a joke. You guys are overthrown in every way, shape, and form. And have you noticed, guys, like on this app right here, on this thing that I'm on, okay? You'll be listening to music. Do you notice that all of the commercials are insurance commercials? Almost all of them. It's either Progressive, Liberty, State Farm, Nationwide, all of these different commercial companies, Amica, whatever the heck, man. You guys are all a joke. You're all sellout slaves. That's what you are. You're a slave nation. And I'm not going to even go along with it anymore. I don't salute your stupid flag. I don't call the people that went out murdering people heroes anymore. I know what you are. Every single war that we were in. And that's right, I got a lot of family out there, and you're pushing your kids toward this mess because you're chumps. And you know what? When I was younger, you guys used to kind of pick on me because, well, I was seeing through things that you didn't see through. Like when you were going to your synagogues of Satan, I already knew what was going on. I was reading your pastors. I saw that, but I knew I couldn't say anything to you. I didn't even have the words because you guys you can't see past the nose on your face. So I think it's time for some change, guys. And I can see why now, over and over and over again, nations fell in that manifesto you call a Bible. Most of you guys are so perverted, it is unreal, okay? And it's usually the ones that went with these systems, okay? That's what happened. I watched it. I've seen it happen in different levels of family. And I understand why people are turning to other things. And to be honest with you, some of those things that you all demonized in your little fake churchianity, there's more truth in that than there is in your churchianity. You actually hold a manifesto. It's a terrorist manifesto. Now, is there truth in there? Yes, there is. There are tons of truth in there. But in order to understand those truths, one has to be able to discern and perceive. If you can't discern and perceive, then you won't understand those truths and you won't be able to navigate through all of that rigmarole, that joke that has been played upon you by these jesters. Okay? Guys, have yourself a good day. Look at the skies raining every single day, raining chemicals upon you, covering your skies, covering your sun every single day. When honestly, there's a solution for that too, guys. If they were really worried about global warming, they would be going to every person with a front yard and they would be paying you to grow trees. They would be paying you to, that's what Paradise Earth Initiative will do, guys. Like I said, when you look back at what the United States is, it will be like an ugly nightmare that we all woke up from. That's what it'll be, an ugly nightmare, okay? And I'm just putting that out there because I think you guys, you're either imbeciles or you're just poisoned imbeciles and programmed. I'm starting to understand what people are talking about, zombies and NPCs. You're the zombie they're talking about. So when you watch some of those shows that come on and you see the zombie that's all bloody, well, you're worse than that zombie because that zombie was because of an attack of some sort. But you are a conscious zombie. You're worse than that zombie. And you're more dangerous because you're willfully ignorant. Have a good day, guys. This is what you're doing to everyone. This is why people are out here right now looking and scrambling around, trying to find any type of happiness, any type of release. You're the cause of that. You. That's right, you. I'm talking to you. okay? And you don't have to like it. You can scroll right on past. Most of you will. I'll probably not get any views for any of this stuff because, first off, this is a 15-minute video plus, okay? Most of you guys have the attention span. That's why they have to do shorts, and that's why TikTok was so popular, because you guys have lost your mental capacities. You have lost your mental focus. You're really weak-minded individuals, and you have no imagination. You're just, and you're poisoning the kids, you know. And I have children, and seeing what you are, seeing what, I really regret bringing them here, even though I love them with all my heart. But for the first part of my life, I was one of you guys, and now I see the error of my ways. I see the error of your ways. And I don't think you guys care. I don't think you care about nothing. Okay? I don't think you care about anything except things. Things that aren't even important. And you would sell these kids out in a heartbeat to secure yourself some Social Security or secure some type of pension or something like that. That's the kind of people you are. Okay? You poison everything around you. Just, you cut your nose off to spite your own face. Have a good day.